So hi everyone, welcome back to another video on the channel. In this video, we are going to solve another problem in our DSA series. That is how to convert decimal number into hexadecimal number. So the approach is going to be exactly same on the basis of this repeated division method as we have used in the decimal to binary and decimal to octal video. But the mechanism is going to be a little bit different than those videos. So let's start the video. Now, what is a hexadecimal number? So, hexadecimal number is a base 16 number system. So, the range of this number system is 0 to 15, which is more than the decimal number system, that is our base 10 number system. So, it can accommodate large values of integer and long values. So, that's why it is used in various cases where decimal number cannot be used. Here, from 0 to 9, we have normal numbers like 0 to 9, that is same as decimal number system. But from 10 till 15, we have characters like A, B, C, D, E, F to store the corresponding values. So that's why we are able to accommodate large range of input numbers. So here is an example. So we have 26 as a decimal number system, and we have to find out its hexadecimal equivalent. So that will be achieved by repeated division method. So we have to divide the number by the base of the number that we are trying to convert into. So we divide it by 16, which is the base of the hexadecimal number. So in the remainder we get 10. So when we get 10, that means we need to convert it into a, because 10 is not a appropriate digit in the hexadecimal number, so we have to replace it with a. Then we have quotient 1 when we divide 26 with 16. Then we again divide 1 with 16, we get quotient as 0 and get remainder as 1. So 1 will be exactly same as 1 in hexadecimal number system, and then we have to return this result that will be is equal to 1a. So in the reverse order of our remainder. So the remainder we get a1, so we have to return the reverse of that. So what will be our approach? Our approach will be exactly same as the previous videos. We have to continue dividing until the number is greater than 0 or the number is not equal to 0. We have to keep dividing by 16. Extract the remainder at every stage or every iteration, then append the remainder to the result string, then return the reversed string because we need the reversed string as our result. So what is the edge case? Like every other problem, the edge case is when the number is equal to 0. Then in that case, we don't have to run any loop. We simply have to return the result that is 0. But there is a little bit of twist in this particular problem. So when you extract the remainder, when you get remainder like 10, 11, 12, you cannot directly append them to the result string. You have to convert them into their respective characters. Like here we converted 10 into A. So we need some mapping over here, which can map the remainder like 10 to A, 11 to B, 12 to C. So how can we map that? So we have to keep that map over here that have the respective elements and their respective characters mapped properly. So here we have to take a hex map. So basically it is a character array which stores the numbers of hexadecimal number system, that is 0 to 15. From 0 to 9 it is like exactly same as the decimal number system, that is 0 to 9, and from 10 to 15 it is character format, that is A, B, C, D, E, F. So instead of appending this remainder to the result string, we have to append the character at this particular index. Getting my point? So when we get 10, we don't have to append 10 with the result. We have to append what is present at 10th index of this hex map. What is present at the 10th index of this hex map? That is after 9, we have 10th index. So we have A over here. So we append hex map 10th character to the result string. I hope you are getting my point. So that was all about the approach of this problem. So let's move into the code editor and code out the problem. So here we have given a number or problem. decimal to hexadecimal conversion, we don't have to use any inbuilt methods, and the character or the input range is obviously high because hexadecimal number system is capable of storing huge input values. So we have the input in form of long value. So first thing we have to declare that hex map that I was talking about. So that is going to be most important thing in this particular problem. So we have to assign 0, then we have to assign 1, then we have to assign 2, then 3, then 4, then 5, then 6, then we have to assign 7 at 7th index, 8 at 8th index, 9 at ninth index, and from here on we have to convert them into letters because 10 is equal to A and 11 is equal to B, 12 is equal to C, 13 is equal to D, 14 is equal to E, 15 is equal to F in the hexadecimal number system. So here we have a character array which stores all the possible values of a hexadecimal number system range in its respective index. So we also need a result, that is string builder result we have to take. Uh, why string builder? Because string class in Java is immutable, so we cannot append any new character in it. So that's why we have to take the string builder object, which is mutable in nature. So now we have to run our loop while number is not equal to 0. We have to extract the remainder. And when we extract the remainder over here, we have to typecast it with integer because we have our number in long format. So we have to typecast the integer or the remainder that we get into integer. So it will be n percentile 16 because we are dividing by 16. Then we have to divide the number by 16 so that we get the reduced number in the next iteration. Then what we have to do? We have to append the remainder to the result, but we cannot append the remainder directly to the remainder. We have to append the character that is present at this remainder index in the hex map. So that's why we have to append hex map remainder. So what will be present at the remainder index of the hex map will be assigned to the result. So when we get like 10, 11, 12, 13, it will be directly converted into A, B, C, D. We don't have to map them individually. We have already stored the values in the hex map array. So, so that will be our problem. So now we have to just return the reverse string, and that will be our result of this problem. Result dot reverse, and then we have to return in toString format because our return type is string. So now let's run the code and check if all the test cases are being passed. So as you can see, all the test cases have been passed except this one because I forgot the base case over here. That is when our number is equal to 0, we have to return 0. So when our number is equal to 0, we can return 0. So let me write it on the top of our code. Because when our number is 0, we don't need any hex map or string builder result. So why would we waste our memory resources? So when the number is equal to 0, just directly return a 0 string. So that is everything about this problem. So now let's recompile it and run it again. And now everything is sorted. And as you can see, every output is same as the exact or expected output. So that is pretty much everything about this problem. And one more thing I have to say is that instead of writing this hex map index by index, we can also do something like this. We have to write a string in form of like normal string. We can write 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, then A, B, C, D, E, F. This is every number possible in the hexadecimal number system. Then we can use a method to char array. So basically, this char array method will convert the string, extract all the characters one by one, and assign them into their respective index. So we can use it instead of that lengthy procedure. So in that process, you have to write everything by yourself. So this is a convenient approach. And we have, if we run it using this will also pass all the test case. So this is it for this video. I hope you like this video. You can subscribe the channel if you like our videos. I will definitely upload more content on DSA and Java, Spring Boot, and projects in future. So if you have any doubts from this video or any previous video, you can reach me out in the comments. I will be happy to answer your doubts. So till then, keep learning. Thank you.